What's going on, friend? In this episode, we're going to be checking out what's included free in Amplitube 5. Amore lanzas and now we break it down, baby. Alright, thank you so much for being here once again, and remember, as usual, like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube so that you and I can stay in touch with each other. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, Amplitube 5 is like this platform that you can have a ton of different amps, cabinets, pedals, microphones, you name it. Everything just in the quest for your perfect tone. But there's so many pieces of gear that I just had to wonder, do you really need them all and get the max? Or is the free good enough? And that's exactly what we're going to be doing today. I have all these other videos about the other collections like the Mesa Boogie and Fender and Orange and the Jimi Hendrix collection, which so far for me is my favorite. But today, we're going to be doing what everybody's been waiting for, the free version. Let's go right here on my computer where I have ready to go a list of everything that's included just to make sure that we're not using anything that it's not included. The first thing that I see that I need to change is that microphones, they do not include the C12s that I'm using right here in the room. So let's change that for 87s. You cannot go wrong with 87s. I love 87s. I use them anywhere I can. Okay, then here we have a 67.
But it's not included.
So we're going to change that 67 for a 57. And this is an 87. Perfect, that's included. Oh, you know what? Just to make it even easier, let's put a 414. So we have 87s in the rooms and then a 57 and a 414. I think that's going to be really good. Everything else I'm going to be keeping like it was just my regular preset. Okay, now that we have that, we're going to be keeping everything else the same. Now we're going to see what pedals are included. Okay, now let's go to the stomp box section. See what it's not included. Okay, stomp boxes, 7 graphic, chorus, compressor, flanger, noise. I guess none of this, but whatever, I'm just using this. Is there a compressor included? The compressor, okay, let's see. In the Amplitube collection, okay, there's this one. What delay is included? Oh, this guy. So let's see. Okay, what else am I using that may not be included? Well, the OCD, not included. This is not included either. Not included. Perfect. Okay, now 6 amplifiers, it says, and 7 cabinets. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna have all the cabinets locked in to make sure that when we change to an amp, it comes with its cabinet. Okay, in rooms, we have the large studio, so we're good. Okay, let's just bring a guitar. As usual, I like to use my PRS Custom 2408 because, like I like to say, we have great humbucker tones, but we have great single coil sounds too. So let's just get it. Let's just start this journey with the Brit 8000. Let me start by taking that compressor off. Let's just go straight. I like that. I like that. What's this? That's maybe if we were dealing with an active guitar. Let me see what happens in the neck pickup. I just lowered the volume just to see how good it cleans up. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what happens if we clean it up a lot more. Okay, now let's try to get a little bit more of like a lead tone with this. I'm not sure that it sounds exactly like a Marshall. There's like some sweetness missing that I remember from Marshalls. I feel like in the distortion is where I noticed it the most. When we were with the gain down, I felt like it was great. Like that to me sounds really good. Like I like the tone of the amp actually. It's just there's something about, like I said, the sweetness is not there. Let me think about it from a different perspective and see how I like it. A little bit of reverb wouldn't hurt this amp. But for now, let's just turn our delay a little bit hotter. So no reverbs included here in the free collection. Let's see. Oh, we can have it on the way back. Let's not do it. I think that this is the default amp, and I think it's a great amp. There's something about the tone, like I say, that doesn't feel sweet enough to me like a Marshall does. Okay, let's go to the American Tube Clean. Let's see where it is. Clean 1 and 2 we have, okay? Honestly, that sounds pretty good. I instantly felt like it was a Fender, you know? You know, there's so many different sounds of Fender, but I mean, if this is what they're giving you for free, you know? I want to hear with a little bit more treble and a little bit more presence. Pretty nice. Okay, let's see what's going on in the American Tube Clean 2. Wait, what's the difference between these two? Nothing? Let's see, maybe it's just a newer generation. It sounds nothing like the one. Wow. Okay, let's try to turn the volume up a little bit. I don't know, this one feels a little bit too plinky to me. I think it just wanted to have the humbucker sound, huh? I'm gonna turn it all the way up, see if it distorts a little bit more. they sound really, really, really different. They sound really, really good, both of them. Actually, it's really nice to have both tones. Almost like in the Jimi Hendrix collection, we had like the Bassman kind of sounding amp, and then we had like the twin reverb or whatever. I feel like this is what's happening here. Like we have like a dark with like a lot of bottom mid range. And then we have like the brighter version. I don't know, it just sounds really good, and having both of them for free, pretty great. Right, let's move on to British Tube Lead 1. Okay. British Tube Lead 1. Oh, beautiful. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Beautiful. Let's turn the gain a little bit higher. I say a little bit, right? And I turn it almost all the way up. To me, that sounds pretty good. It has a nice little bark to it, and of course, like right now I have the reverb a little bit too hot to be making those kind of chords, but alright, let's back it down. I mean,
that to me sounds really good.
And I wonder what would happen if instead of pushing the gain, we compress a little bit more. I don't like the attack on this compressor at all. It totally kills the tone. But I could use...
Oh no, my foot fell asleep again. I'll be right back.
Several days later. So yeah, no compression here. But the amp itself sounds really good. Pretty nice. Let's see what else we have right here. We have the SLD 100. I assume that's the Soldano, right? There you go. The amount of brightness that this amp has is just astonishing, just incredible. I can't believe that they're giving this for free, man. This is crazy great. Let's see what happens if we turn down to clean. Okay. Let's see if we can get like bluesy with this Soldano. Let's go to single coil. Wow. There's like so much natural compression in this amp. And I want to say, like, they actually modeled those tubes really nicely, because the way it's squishing the sound, it's exactly what tube compression sounds like. That kind of like freaked me out right now. give it all the way up. I love that it goes to 11 too. This is really nice. Now let's see what happens if we do something similar but in clean. To get anywhere near to that, we have to really push it all the way up. I want to say that in crunch is really good. And let's see how hot it is. I think it sounds really nice. I never really checked this soldano, but it sounds really nice. And let's go to the overdrive channel now. That was 07. I guess they share this kind of things. Wow. Yeah, this is a metal machine. I love it. And if you like metal, I'm pretty sure you do too. Again, I can't believe that this is free. And on top of that, we have the solid state bass preamp. Let's go find it. There it is. This is... I'm sure, that's a bass amp, but whatever, it sounds pretty good. I'm really, really pleased with that. And also, I can't believe how many amps they have that don't come for free. Wow, actually, the Max is a pretty good deal. Because you actually do get a lot of stuff. Okay, let's use the American Tube Clean 1 for now. Wow, to me that sounds really, really, really good. And I would say let's try to check a few of these. I want to check at least the chorus. I assume this chorus. Say that chorus sounds pretty good. Let's see what else we have right here. Compressor, we already checked it. The delay, we're using it. Diode overdrive. Let's see what that is. Oh, this guy. Let's turn the chorus off and see what this is about. This is really nice. Let's give it a tiny bit of distortion. I feel like most of the clarity just got lost with that thing there. Alright, that's pretty nice. Let's see what else we have. Then we have a noise gate, whatever. Okay, flanger. Let's see what it is. What's up? I'm gonna say, I mean, it is a flanger and everything, but I don't like the resonant frequency that it has, like the. I don't know if it's like the bandwidth that I don't like, but there's something about it that I'm not vibing with. Maybe it's just okay. I think that diode overdrive, it's not. I think that diode overdrive, it's a little bit. I think that diode overdrive, it's a little bit crappy sounding. So maybe you don't have a nice overdrive there. Okay, now let's try the opto tremolo. Here it is. Oh. Vibrato in them. Okay, so far I want to say like the amps are the strong suit of the free versions, and the pedals are like the not so strong. I think they don't sound really that good. Okay, volume and wow, we're not gonna check that. We're not gonna check all the speakers because whatever. I think just whatever the matching cabinet is good enough, definitely. And then you have digital chorus, digital delay, and digital reverb, whatever. And I invite you to go check those out because I feel like there's no point of me to go check all those effects. I mean, that's stuff that you can always do after. It makes no difference if it's included or not in Amplitube. But let's go check some conclusions. Okay, so after checking all those amps and the pedals, I feel like I was saying earlier, definitely the amps I think are the stars of the show. They do sound a lot better than the pedals do, but you cannot really deny the difference between the free version and the paid version, to be honest, because even though, let's say, the Fender sounded sort of like Fender, it doesn't have like the explosive character that the Fender amp has, which in my opinion is what makes a Fender, like that explosive sound. And that's what everybody's been trying to copy for so long. And the Marshall, which is supposed to be like super sweet in my head, I feel like it wasn't really that sweet. Like if you go check the Jimi Hendrix collection review that I did, you'll see that in that case, every time a Plexi comes out, it's like super sweet, the tone. Really, really sweet. And that's in my head what I think a Marshall sounds. Just imagine like Eric Johnson, that kind of like sweetness. That's kind of like what I was hoping to hear. And it wasn't really there. A huge highlight would be this SLD 100. I feel like it sounded really, really great. And honestly, I wasn't really expecting the cleans to sound that good, but I feel like the nature of the compression that they're using in the amp that made me feel like it was like tube compression, that definitely gives it like that high-end feel. And it has like that 80s kind of feel, like after pickups clean tone, even though I was using passive pickups, just the compression of the amp alone makes you feel a little bit like the pickups were active. Like I love EMGs for clean sounds, right? I don't like the distortion of it, but I do like the clean sounds. And same thing, I really love the cleans that we could get in this amp. You cannot deny the distortion. And if you're like a shredder, I mean, you can definitely get really nice tones here. The delay didn't have like enough character, I don't think, like to be the one delay that you're gonna be using. If you're not like a recording artist, and if you just want to get like the free version of Amplitube to kind of like get used to it and like learn how the amps work and understanding how the microphones work and that like technology that you can move the microphones and that kind of stuff, I feel like that's definitely a great way to get used to the platform. But the paid collections are really, really good. And I want to say, like, taking just like the subjective element of like what I like personally, I feel like all the collections have been really good so far. Because even like, for example, the one that I enjoyed the least was the Orange collection. But there's people in the comments that love it. And you know what? I can see it. I mean, definitely all those amps have something really nice about it. But most importantly, I feel like I want to get to the bottom of this today, that I'm pretty much done with all the collections. And I see that there's a lot of more amps to check. But now that I did these few collections, I kind of want to say that it is worth it to get collections. It's definitely worth it to get Amplitude Max. Because let's say, even if it was just the case that you use 1 or 2 amps per collection, you're already winning. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but even if you get Max, you still need to buy the new ones that they're coming up with. Because I remember I bought the Max, and then when they came up with the Mesa Boogie 2, I had to pay for it. So I kind of want to say that once you get Max, if there's new stuff, you still need to upgrade. And the upgrades are pretty pricey. I think like when they come up with the new stuff, it's like $200. But yeah, overall, I think it sounds really good. Even the free version, which is a testament of what a great job the people at Amplitude are doing. And I want to say, like, the biggest concern that I have with Amplitude right now is that now that they have the Tonix platform, I hope they don't let Amplitude go away, because there's so many amazing boutique amps that people are using a lot that you still can model. I would love to see Amplitude modeling a Dumble. I feel like that would be the ultimate amp for a lot of people. I feel like if Amplitude, with the technology that they're using and the quality of products that they're doing, if they do a Dumble, everybody's gonna get that. I'll get it. And I hope that that's the case and that they're gonna keep on coming with these heaters. But before I keep talking too much, remember, like if you like this video, definitely subscribe, stay warm, stay safe, go to the comment section down below and let me know what you think. Other than that, I'm out, my friend. Thank you for being here.